Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. The Lakers want to maintain third place in the Western Conference, and the team has not maintained consistency to make it a favorite for the championship, alternating between good and bad games. For the Lakers, proving their worth in this type of competition, with the NBA playoffs so fierce, will require all the stars to be healthy and to improve the defensive system. Signing a center is the main objective for next season. The Lakers are interested in negotiating with the Chicago Bulls and signing Nikola Vucevic, the double-double machine. Lakers may acquire $60 million double-double machine via summer trade with Bulls. Trading Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks in exchange for Luka Doncic provided the Los Angeles Lakers with a 26-year-old, solidified superstar fresh off an NBA Finals appearance. Davis's inability to avoid season-altering injuries likely motivated the Lakers to complete the trade on February 2. Still, without the nine-time All-Star, Los Angeles lacks two-way firepower in the frontcourt. Although a Chicago Bulls double-double machine isn't a fierce shot blocker or a low-post defender, his offensive skill set should earn him attention from the Lakers in free agency. Nikola Vucevic garnered interest from various franchises during the trade season, but the Bulls surprisingly elected not to move him. Vucevic, who was traded to the Bulls in 2021, has been an impactful starting center for the Bulls throughout his tenure. However, regarding the former first-round pick's ability to succeed in pitchback and pick-and-pop scenarios, Vucevic is enjoying his second-best season in the big leagues. Vucevic averages 18.5 points and 10.0 rebounds per game this season, shooting at least 40% from beyond the arc for the first time since the beginning of the 2020-21 season. In the modern NBA, it's essential to have big men who can play sound basketball in the lane while feeling comfortable camping out on the perimeter and drilling open threes at a respectable clip. Vucevic's defensive shortcomings aside, the two-time All-Star could give Doncic another reliable ball-screen partner who can help a playoff contender win in the present. The Bulls would likely want to acquire Rui Hachimura in a summer deal for Vucevic, which wouldn't be an issue if the Lakers are desperate enough to upgrade at the center position. LA Lakers star just had his best game since All-Star break. He's absolutely vital to JJ Redick. Share this on Facebook. Opens a new window. With 5 games left before the season concludes, the Lakers are currently the number 3 seed in the West. However, the gap between 3rd and 8th is just 2 games, meaning there are plenty of possible playoff scenarios the Lakers could end up with. In our latest SB Nation Reacts survey, we asked which of the 4 teams below Los Angeles, between the Grizzlies, Warriors, Clippers, and Wolves, do fans most want to see in the first round. The answer was pretty clear, with Memphis running away with 59% of the vote. There are so many reasons Lakers fans would want to play the Grizzlies. The Lakers-Grizzlies playoff series back in 2023 was fun, with plenty of trolling and lots of winning for Los Angeles, as they eliminated Memphis in 6 games. Rui Hachimura has had career nights against the Grizzlies and seems to relish playing them. Considering that he's now a starter for the Lakers, another playoff series against the Grizzlies is likely something he would want as well. Underscore 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 underscore. Latest video from SB Nation. Jordan vs. Ewing in the final seconds of a Christmas showdown needs a deep rewind. This season, the Lakers have dominated the Grizzlies. They beat them in 3 of the 4 games they played against each other, including a recent 134-127 win near the end of March. Memphis is also a team that is clearly going through a crisis. Ja Morant is once again in hot water with the NBA. He was warned to stop his finger gun celebration after a game against the Warriors and responded by doing it again in the next Grizzlies game. He has since been fined, and now we are all waiting to see if he does it again when Memphis takes on Detroit on Saturday. While those are just distractions and have not yet impacted play on the court, the Grizzlies are struggling in games. They have lost 3 of their last 10 games and have fallen to the 8th seed. The organization also decided to fire Taylor Jenkins with just a few weeks left in the season. This is something you never see happen this late into a season for a team in the middle of a playoff race that can still have a 50-win year. We also polled NBA fans on whether Jenkins' firing changed the Grizzlies' ceiling, and the results were close. 49% believed it did, 48% thought they're the same team, and 3% somehow believed it's higher now. Now, Grizzlies interim head coach Tuomas Isalo has taken over and must try to build chemistry, make a playoff push and contend in the postseason with only 5 games left. No matchup in the postseason is easy, but considering that none of the other playoff teams are currently dealing with so much drama, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if the Lakers take on the Grizzlies in the opening round of the playoffs. The Los Angeles Lakers locked horns with the Golden State Warriors as the two sides matched up for one last time in the regular season. Despite being the higher seed, the Lakers had no response for the new-look Warriors as they suffered a 123-116 defeat at Crypto.com Arena. While this loss could have a lasting impact on the Lakers' title chances this season, there was a silver lining for the team. Rui Hachimura had his best game since the NBA All-Star break. Usually, the trio of LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves is expected to take care of business. However, there are times when the Lakers have played with a big four on the court. That has been the case when 27-year-old Rui Hachimura goes off by impacting the game on all levels. Speaking of which, Rui did just that in the Lakers' 7-point defeat. Hachimura finished the night with 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. He also shot an impressive 9 of 15 from the floor, including a 3 of 6 showing from the three-point line. It was arguably Rui's best game post the NBA All-Star break. But more importantly, it showed that Hachimura has a special place in head coach JJ Redick's system. Considering Luka Doncic had an off night against the Dubs, Hachimura stepped up to fill his void and became the third option behind the duo of James and Reeves. Come playoff time, Coach Redick will need more of the same from Rui if the Lakers want to have a realistic shot at winning it all this season. Hachimura shines, but Luka Doncic's struggles lead to Lakers' defeat. At this point in the season, there is no room for error in the Western Conference. After all, each win or loss can determine the final standings in the West. The Lakers slipped to 4th spot in the standings following the Warriors' loss. More importantly, they are now just 1.5 games out of a play-in tournament spot despite holding the 4th seed. Speaking of the Lakers vs Warriors clash, Doncic struggled throughout the game. So much so that his 2-year streak of making at least one three-pointer in a game was snapped as he shot 0 of 6 from deep. Doncic finished the night with just 19 points while shooting an abysmal 35.7% from the field. He did have 8 rebounds and 7 assists. Dalton Knecht focused on being aggressive and himself when on court. After not getting into the Los Angeles Lakers' loss to the Golden State Warriors, Dalton Knecht was back in the rotation on Friday and provided a spark for his team. With the Lakers falling into an early deficit against the New Orleans Pelicans, Dalton Knecht came in and scored 10 quick points to get his team back on track. He finished with 12 points off the bench on 5 of 10 shooting in what ended up being an easy victory for LA. Having been in and out of the rotation though, Knecht spoke about his focus when he does get on the court. Mainly just when my name is called, go out there and be me, he said. Be ready to shoot and my teammates have my back every single time I step out on the court. They want me to be aggressive and that's what I kind of do, so shout out to all my vets. Knecht has the ability to rip off a bunch of quick points for the Lakers due to his shooting ability, and he knows it doesn't take much for him to get hot. When the first one goes in, Knecht said of when he could feel himself warming up. I had the putback and then the 3 and Bron was looking for me the whole entire time, so Bron, Luka, and AR make it really easy for you to get open shots and get yourself going. Shooting is a valuable trait in today's NBA, especially when playing around ball-dominant stars like the Lakers have in Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reeves. Because of that, Knecht feels he is the perfect fit on this team and just wants to contribute in any way possible. I think I fit good, the rookie said. I'm a shooter and not only just that, I can go down and create my own shot and attack the rim and also play in the pick and roll with them. I think I just try to help them as much as I can. Dalton Knecht enjoys being fan favorite. There was a huge applause when Dalton Knecht entered the game on Friday, as his ability to get hot at any time has made him a favorite amongst Lakers fans. He spoke about how special that is and his desire to show out for the fans when he steps on the court. "It's real cool that I'm a fan favorite," Knecht said. "So every time I step out on the court and hear them cheer, I try to go out and put on a show for them. I think that's what all of us try to do, just go put on a show for the Lakers. They have a great fan base." NBA superstar was leaning towards signing with LA Lakers. Luka Doncic helped Mavericks secure deal. "I thought it was perfect." Klay Thompson's decision to join the Dallas Mavericks after leaving Golden State shocked many NBA fans, but he came close to joining another team. In a surprising revelation, Klay's father Michael Thompson disclosed that the four-time NBA champion nearly wore purple and gold instead of Maverick blue. The Lakers were actually the front-runners for Klay Thompson's services before a last-minute pivot to Dallas, according to Michael's recent comments on the Run It Back podcast. Klay had long admiration towards the Lakers, largely because of Kobe Bryant. "We were talking about how the perfect situation was to finish his career for the team that he admired even before growing up," Michael shared. "Because he was a Kobe guy like everybody his age at the time, and he and Kobe used to work out together. He loved the Lakers," he added. Family ties and hometown connections also made Lakers an ideal fit. The geographic and family advantages of joining the Lakers made it an especially appealing option for Klay, according to his father. "We used to talk about if he couldn't be a Warrior, wouldn't it be great to finish his career with the Lakers? He's got his boat right there, Marina del Rey. His house is actually 5 or 10 minutes away from the practice facility in Hermosa Beach," Michael elaborated. "So everything was perfect for him to finish his career here. His family's here. His nephew and niece are here. You can see them grow up for the next few years together." The convenience and personal connections seem to be swaying Klay toward purple and gold. "They can come to his games. So I thought it was the perfect situation for him to finish his career here, and it sounded like he was leaning that way," he revealed. Last-minute conversations with Irving and Doncic changed Thompson's trajectory. However, Michael explained that Klay's Lakers dream evaporated after pivotal conversations with two Mavericks stars at the time, Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. "And then next when we hung up the phone, and the next thing I knew he was gonna talk to Luka and Kyrie. He is a good friend of Kyrie's and they convinced him to come to Dallas over here. But I always thought this would be a perfect fit." In an ironic twist, Doncic was later traded to the Lakers in the middle of this season, while Irving has since been sidelined with a season-ending injury. Klay Thompson now adjusting to new reality with Mavericks. The situation has created a strange reversal of fortune. While Klay could have been playing alongside Doncic in Los Angeles, he's instead fighting for a playoff spot in Dallas with newly acquired star Anthony Davis. Despite the unexpected roster shakeups, Klay is still contributing to the Mavericks' playoff push, averaging 14.4 points per game while shooting 39.3% from three-point range. Dallas currently sits in 9th position in the Western Conference, still battling for a play-in tournament berth as the regular season winds down.